I was gonna show you what I was gonna buy on my laptop, but I'm really getting into fashion and like clothes I want to wear, because I used to wear like hobo shit. Like I wear fucking sweatpants every day and I ain't down with that no more. So I'm trying to involve myself to a new person and wear new clothes. Like I already got these Ray-Bans. I decided to purchase some Ray-Bans. I like these glasses a lot. They're really comfortable, a lot nicer than my old ones that I wore. They're like cheap ass glasses. I don't really like them that much, but I want to invest a lot of money in my style, because I feel like that will help me with if I want to do music and YouTube. So, and I always wanted to wear those clothes, but I never really wore them. I feel like they're a lot of money, but I'm going to start investing money into that, buying clothes. My first outfit I'm going to buy, I'll just tell you what it all is right now. I'm going to buy some of those white Air Force Ones, the Nike Air Force Ones. I'm going to get some like jeans, some nice, like, I don't want to get tight jeans, but I want to get them fitted. Got a white tee on with a Oakland Athletics Coco Crisp jersey. Yo, Coco Crisp was my boy back in the day. When he was on the Red Sox, I was a huge Coco Crisp fan. He's a baseball player, if y'all don't know who he is. So I'm going to get an Oakland Athletics Coco Crisp jersey. That word's hard to say. I'm going to rock his jersey. And then I'm going to get an Invictica watch. Those things are fucking, like, they're kind of expensive. Like, out of my price range that I really want to pay for a watch, but I really want to rock a watch, because I don't know, it's like really like watches. That's like $300 to $500 on a watch, but they're fucking nice as shit. So I'm gonna try to get one of those. So that's gonna be my first outfit I'm a rock for, like just the new me. I'm gonna start changing up my clothes. You guys are gonna see that. Like, it's gonna be weird to see me evolve into who I'm becoming. I feel like this is getting really deep, but I don't know. You guys might appreciate me talking about this and just talking. It's like my old school commentaries back in the day when I do that. But yeah, I'm starting to. What the hell's on the ground? Sasha's like got some shit on the ground. I don't know what the hell she's doing. But Vegeta, what are you doing? That's Buster back there. You guys don't really see Buster that often. But I'm starting to evolve, and it's really cool. Just like seeing who I'm becoming, and I don't know. I think it's going to be awesome seeing what is going to happen in the future for me, and you guys too, because we're all a big family, the Bean Nation, y'all already know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just excited, guys, because I'm going to my final year of high school. Like, I got to make shit happen. And that's another thing. I put so much pressure on that. Like, I got to make shit happen, because I'm about to get a safe job. What I'm about to do is when I graduate, my goal is to move to LA. Realistically, that's not happening. No way. LA is far-fetched for me when I'm 18 years old. The price of living out there is friggin' crazy. It's like $5 a gallon of gas. Like, that is ridiculous. So, fuck LA. Now, I can move. Now, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about moving to New Jersey. I was thinking about moving to Center City. That's expensive too. But if I move to Center City, or I move to New Jersey, near Center City, where I go over the bridge, I can go to Center City all the time, because I love Philly. I love the city. I love that. Moving with a couple of my friends. Gas is cheap as shit over there. Then I'm near the I could be near the boardwalk, like an hour away, so I can go there whenever I want in the summer. But I gotta get a safe job. My goal when I'm 18, I'm not going to college probably. Actually, I'm gonna go to college, but I want to go to college. I've been looking into schools like Florida for like entertainment production or something like that. I'm not going to a college to learn like anything that I don't need it for. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you go to college, you go to be a doctor, or you go to do something where you need that degree. Know what I mean? Like, you don't need it for business. You can go on YouTube, the internet, and learn all about that shit on the internet. You don't need to go to college for that. You're paying money. But in my opinion, it's a waste of money if you're not going to get something you actually need it for. Unless you're going to, like, I don't know. But there's a chance I'm going to go to college for production for music or like TV or something like that. There's a chance. I don't know if I want to spend the money and go in debt. But if I can find a job when I turn 18 to make like $50K a year or something like that, which I'm trying to look for and trying to get involved with something like that, that could be a starting ground where I can invest money into my own businesses, have a few businesses going, and then pursue music and YouTube on the side. Still go hand with that, and then when that blows up, fucking live my dream and not have to worry about anything. Money's there, I'll have money and stuff like that. That's what I'm trying to think. Like, my goal is to not live a normal life. I don't want to live a normal life. I don't want to live some square ass fucking life. And this is gonna sound, dude, I'm just talking like this is gonna be like a podcast. I'm literally gonna title this video the Bean Bacon Podcast. Like, this is a fucking podcast. I'm just like really passionate right now about what I'm talking about. But when you look around in the world, and this is how I feel about a lot of stuff. When you look around in the world, right, and you go to Walmart or just anything in your local city, local area, you see people that are just so unhappy with their lives. They have normal lives. They have a wife they don't care about. They have kids they don't even want to have, right? And they have just like, and they don't take care of themselves. They become fat. They become unhealthy. They don't brush their teeth. Like, whatever the case may be. Like, they're just not healthy. They're not exercising. They're not eating right. They're not happy. And I see that. And I'm just like, I never want that to be me. You know what I mean? I don't want that to be any of you guys. Because I feel like none of us should have to live that life. And I don't want that for nobody. And I don't think anybody has to go through that if they just pursue what they want. And you're going to have to do shit you don't want to get where you want to go. Like, that's just part of the deal. And I understand that. You guys probably understand that. So, I don't know. It's up to you what you want to do. Like, I don't know. I'm just going on like a fucking huge talk right now. I'm just talking. But this is a lot of shit I like to get off my chest when I'm thinking. Because, like I said, like, I go to school and I have this thing called an IEP, right? Because when I was little, I had trouble reading and like doing math and shit. I don't know why, I just couldn't do it. I think it was because of my anxiety issues. Like, I just had a hard time focusing a lot of the times because my thoughts would be racing and I just couldn't focus. And legit, I feel like teachers think I'm retarded. Real shit. Like, they treat me like I'm a fucking retard. They still treat me like that because I still have it, because my mom and dad never got me out of it, because the last couple of years my grades have been bad. Like, they're not bad, but they're not amazing, like, to get me out of it, because I've been trying, because I'm so focused on my dream. And I feel like school has no need for me. I'm not going to drop out because I got to get my diploma. If I drop out, my mom will beat the fuck out of me. So I can't drop out. But, like, the way teachers treat me and shit, like, they literally treat me like I'm fucking retarded. They treat me like I'm fucking retarded. And I'm just like, oh my God, it pisses me off, because I'm like, I'm not fucking, like, yo, like, don't, like, one time, and I used to be, like, scared about opening my mouth and going back at people, because this is part of my social anxiety that I have. And, like, I just lost it one day, and I went off on this one bitch. Like, she wanted me my IEP teacher, and she was coming at me. Like, I had to step in and break that off, because I know, and I shouldn't do that, because when people talk shit, and this is another thing I learned from Kevin Gates. He said this in an interview. He said, when people come at you and they're talking like shit about you or whatever, and you're in a higher position, or you're just doing you and you're having fun, you're laughing, you're having a good time. Because me and my friend, I'm not really friends with him anymore because he's kind of a dickhead, and I'm not friends with him anymore, but we would joke around in that class, and we would have such a fun time, right? We're just enjoying the fuck out of our lives. We're having a great time, enjoying making jokes and having fun. And it might be disrespectful and whatever to the other kids, but, like, we're having fun. And she would just yell at me and, like, tell me I'm not gonna make it in life or whatever. And I think she would, like, basically call me a fucking retard. And I wasn't having it. I would go off at her, but I shouldn't have done that. Because she's trying to take me out of my state of happiness. She's just trying to lower me down to her level. See, anybody, when you're having good vibes and you're having fun, anybody that tries to take that away from you, they're leechers. There's what you call leechers, right? You don't want leechers in your life. And I try not, I do it, okay? With my friends, like sometimes I'll be like emotional feeding where you just share your feelings and shit, like when you're upset or whatever. I do that. And I feel like everybody does that, but I'm trying not to do that as much because I want to be a giver. I want to make everybody happy. I want to be positive vibes, you know what I'm saying? And I was experiencing positive vibes and she trying to take that away from me by like just bitching and shit, and it's not right. It's not right. And I feel like the school environment, well, I'm getting into school now, but school environment should be more of a positive place, more of a fun place, more than just sitting there and like looking at the board kind of environment. I don't agree with like a lot of what school is. I think it should be more fun and more positive vibes and express more creativity and not so much of a square mindset that the school environment tries to make kids into when they should be expressing their creativity. Because so many people are talented. So why you doing barking and shit? Like, but the school environment and their parents, they just fucking block their vision. Like I said earlier, they block the vision. It gets messed up. They're too afraid to take a bet on themselves. Then they don't go for it. Then when they get older, they're too afraid to take bets on themselves, end up in a shitty relationship, end up in a shitty life, end up with a job they don't want. And it all circles back to the school system and not taking chances,